I was living in Hollywood at the time, and I was very Christian, and there was a colleague of mine, he was Muslim, and I was trying to convince him that he should come to church with me. He was like, thank you, but I'm not at all interested in that. And so I was like, what the heck? What has him so stuck on his religion that he won't even come for an hour? Okay, fine. Give me your book. Give me this Quran or whatever it is that you're reading. Go as planned, and soon after, I found myself in a mosque, just blown away by the truth of this book, because I've always thought Muslims are crazy people. You know, I mean, I'm just brainwashed by the news here. So when I start reading the Quran, I see all these questions. All of them were answered. All of them were answered.
Lights, cameras, action. Hollywood, the land of fame, fortune, and dreams. But for one woman, this dream took a completely unexpected turn. Meet Jaime Brown, a former Hollywood actress whose journey led her not to more fame, but to something far more profound: Islam. How did a rising star from the entertainment industry embrace a faith so different from her past? Stay tuned as we uncover the inspiring story of Jaime Brown's transformation. Jaime Brown is an American who grew up in the United States in a Christian household. Even as a child, she was curious about different religions, always wondering what they meant and what their followers believed. As she got older, she reconnected with church and eventually made her way to Los Angeles, where she entered the world of Hollywood. Before Jaime moved to Hollywood, she worked as a hairstylist and graphic designer, following in the footsteps of her mother, a professional graphic artist. Her initial plan was to continue hairstyling in Los Angeles, but fate had a different plan. Through a chance encounter with Lisa Boy, Jaime transitioned from hairstyling to TV production, quickly immersing herself in the entertainment industry. She lived in Beverly Hills, had a well-paying job, traveled frequently, and experienced the glamorous side of Hollywood. Yet despite her success, something inside her felt unfulfilled. She realized that Hollywood wasn't as glamorous as it seemed. Much of it was an illusion: rented mansions, leased luxury cars, and a facade of happiness that masked deeper struggles. Seeing this only deepened her dissatisfaction. Her journey to Islam started in an unexpected way. While working on a show, she noticed that one of her colleagues would disappear every Friday for a few hours. Curious, she finally asked him where he was going. He explained that he was Muslim and that he attended Friday prayers. Jaime, being a devoted Christian, invited him to her church, thinking he might be open to experiencing Christianity. But when he firmly declined, she was taken aback. She couldn't understand why he wouldn't even consider coming for just 45 minutes on a Sunday. Determined to prove him wrong, she asked to read the Quran so that she could challenge him using his own scripture. Her goal was to show him why Christianity was the truth and hopefully save him. But something unexpected happened. She started reading the Quran and realized that it actually made sense to her. The more she read, the more she found clarity. What was supposed to be an attempt to convert her Muslim colleague ended up becoming the reason for her own conversion to Islam. One of the things that struck her the most was the fact that there is only one Quran. Unlike the Bible, which has multiple versions with differences in verses, the Quran has remained unchanged since it was revealed. This consistency amazed her. She had always wondered why different versions of the Bible contained extra verses or missing passages. She also revisited her questions about Jesus. In church, she had been told to just believe without questioning.
That when I would ask the questions, they would never get answered. So we look at, what did Jesus say? Jesus never said, worship me. Jesus never said, pray to me. And if Jesus had his face on the ground and he was praying, if he was God in the flesh, who would he be praying to? It doesn't make sense. And I know how things go, because when you're in a Christian church, it's just, this is what we believe. Like, how dare you question that? And I experienced that firsthand when I would ask pastors of not just one church, but several. And I would constantly get the same answers. And it's always like, believe that Jesus is God, pray to Jesus, don't ask questions. And I love that Islam says, oh, absolutely not. Don't take anybody's word for it, and you better ask questions.
But when she read the Quran and saw that Islam teaches Jesus was a prophet, everything clicked. Suddenly, it all made sense. Jaime described the feeling of discovering Islam as something beyond words. She said it was like a light turning on inside her heart, like she just knew this was the truth. Then, something incredible happened. Jaime felt that if she was truly going to embrace Islam, she wanted to do so in a Muslim country. She left Los Angeles and traveled to Morocco, believing that experiencing the faith in its birthplace would be an even more profound step. She landed in Morocco on December 15, 2010, and after spending a few weeks there, she decided to take her Shahada at the Hassan II Mosque in Casablanca, the largest mosque in Morocco and one of the most beautiful in the world. Standing in this sacred place, with the history of Islam all around her, Jaime officially declared her faith. It wasn't emotional manipulation, it just felt right. And that's something many converts say. It's not just an intellectual decision, it's a feeling deep inside that confirms the truth. Jaime Brown's journey to Islam was unexpected. What began as an attempt to challenge a Muslim's beliefs led her to the very answers she had been searching for. The logic, clarity, and unchanged message of Islam resonated with her in a way she never anticipated. In the end, she didn't just find a new faith, she found peace and purpose. What do you think of Jaime Brown's incredible journey? Let us know in the comments.